Hello everyone, welcome to Best Solutions English classes. This is Pratibha Anand, your English teacher. Today I am going to explain the poem from Gulmohar class 8 and the poem name is Hope is the Thing with Feathers. And children, if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it. Poem Hope is the Thing with Feathers is written by Emily Elizabeth Dickinson. So firstly we will know about the author. Emily Elizabeth Dickinson was an American poet. She was a prolific poet, but less than a dozen of her nearly 1800 poems were published during her lifetime. The work that was published was usually changed significantly by the publishers to fit the poetic rules of the time. Dickinson's poems are unique for the era in which she wrote. They have short lines, usually did not have titles, and used unconventional capitalization and punctuation. Many of her poems deal with themes of death and immortality. Now you all have come to know that Emily's maximum poetic work were published after her death. So the publishers made a lot of changes in her poetries and they have done all the changes due to the poetic rules of the time. Let's see the poem. Hope is the thing with feathers. Students, do you know what is hope? If you will ask to me, according to my opinion, hope is like a sunshine in a cold, foggy day. Sometimes hope does a work of medicine in the darkness of disappointment. It is a positive feeling which fills us with a new zeal and shows a new path to us, which leads us in right direction towards our success. This poem is written by using metaphor. Metaphor is a figure of speech in which we talk about two different things in same manner, but in which we do not use comparative words such as like or as. For example, camel is the ship of desert. In this example, we compare camel with ship, but we haven't used the comparative word. So, in this poem, the poetess used the metaphor for the word hope. Hope is compared with the feathered thing, and that is a bird, but comparative word is not used here in this line. Now see the line by line explanation of the poem. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. In these lines, poetess is talking about hope and she is telling that hope is the thing with feathers, and the feathery things we all know that it is a bird. So hope is a bird and that perches in the soul, and this bird means hope sits, perches means flies and sits down. So this hope sits in our soul. ये आशा कहाँ रहती है? ये हमारे आत्मा में रहती है, हमारी सोल में रहती है. And sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. And that bird always sings. It never stops and it sings the tune without the words. Means we all have hope in our soul and it always sits there and it sing the tune without the words. Means ये हमेशा गाना गाती है जिसमें कोई शब्द नहीं होते हैं. क्यों? You can easily understand by this thing. Suppose you are in difficult problem or in position, so you will always have a positive feeling that we will come back from this situation, कि हम इस सिचुएशन से, हम इस कठिन परिस्थिति से निकल आएंगे बाहर. सपोज़ आपका पेपर आप दे रहे हैं, एग्ज़ाम दे रहे हैं, एग्ज़ाम में आपका कोई पेपर गड़बड़ हो जाता है तो आप सभी को एक होप होती है कि वी विल डू द नेक्स्ट पेपर वेरी वेल. सो दिस होप ऑलवेज सिट्स इन आवर सोल. ये हमारी आत्मा में हमेशा रहती है और ये हमेशा गीत गाती है. गीत गाती मीन्स इट शोज़ द पॉजिटिवनेस ऑलवेज इन आर सोल। वो हमारे सोल को उस पॉजिटिवनेस से, उस पॉजिटिव थिंकिंग से हमेशा फिल रखती है कि हम चाहे जितनी कठिन परिस्थिति आ जाए, हमारे अंदर वो फीलिंग कभी भी ख़त्म नहीं होती है। हमें हर एक डिफ़िकल्ट टाइम के बाद ऐसा फील होता है कि हम इससे बाहर आएंगे और हम कुछ अच्छा और कुछ नया करेंगे। And sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. Means the song of this bird. This bird means hope. The song of this bird will be in its sweetest form at the time of storm. Means when we face the difficult situation in our life, that time this song of hope seems in its sweetest form. And sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird, and this little bird could be stopped, could be disturbed at the time of terrible storm. Means if there will be any terrible, most terrible situation in our life, only that time this bird of hope could be disturbed. That kept so many warm, means that bird keeps so many people warm, means that bird fills so many people with positiveness in their heart at the most difficult time of their lives. तो हमें इस होप बर्ड का सबसे मधुर गीत कब सुनाई पड़ता है? जब we will in the gale. In the gale means at the time of storm in our life, most difficult situations in our life. और इस जो होप बर्ड है, इसको गाने से तभी रोका जा सकता है जब कोई बहुत बड़ी टेरेबल स्टॉर्म या सरकमस्टेंसेस कहीं पर हों। और ये जो होप बर्ड है, ये बहुत सारे लोगों के लिए वार्म का काम करती है। मीन्स दैट फिल्स सो मेनी पीपल विद द ग्रेटेस्ट पॉजिटिवनेस इन देयर लाइफ्स। I have heard it in the chillest land and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me. In these lines, poetess is telling that she has heard the hope song in the chillest land. Chillest means coldest land. Here it is used as a symbol of worst place. So she has heard the hope song in the worst place. And on the strangest sea means she heard this hope song on the strangest sea, strangest circumstances. And yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me. And this hope song never asked a crumb. Crumb means piece of bread, or you can say food. So this hope never asked anything in exchange from us. Means in the extremely difficult time, this hope never asked anything in return from us. At last, in short, I want to say that this hope never leaves us alone. It always lives in our soul, in our heart, and it always fills our heart with the positivity in the most difficult situations of our lives. I also hope that you clearly understood the poem. Thanks for watching the video. Give your likes and share with your friends.